Hey everyone, here is my St. Rita's medal. It came yesterday, but I didn't have time to string it. I ordered it straight from the Vatican, so it is from the Pope Blessed, as is the chain upon it which it came. So I am wearing now my St. Rita's medal, just as I told you I would. And I'm going quickly today, because you will start hearing thunder only any second now. I restarted because the last one was a great big crash at the beginning. So we have about 4.5 minutes. Our lesson today is part 1 of St. Paul. The first question is, Paul, how should we behave when we are asked to a formal dinner? Paul, if this person asks me for money, am I supposed to give it to them? We all have questions at every age, at every stage. If only there were a book that could give us the answers. But no, I'm not going to be predictable on here and say, go to the Bible. One of the people in the Bible that gives us the answers is Paul. Saint Paul is the one who wrote more than 40% of the New Testament. In today's, there's thunder. In this first reading, as Paul prepares to go on his journey to Jerusalem and on to imprisonment, he has already written more than a majority of the Bible's books with his letters. There's only 1/3 remaining, which occur while he's imprisoned. When we read from Ephesians, when we read from Corinthians, Romans, Hebrews, etc., those are Paul's letters. Paul directs his letters to the distant disciples whom he assisted in converting to Christianity, whom he assisted in building the churches in Rome, Corinth, Ephesus, which you hear in the Bible as we speak. Paul's instructions in the letters are, do this, do that. When someone asks you for money, do this. When you're invited to a formal dinner, do that. Love people. Do not hate. Give to those who hate you. Do not hate them. Pray for them, etc. That is Paul. All of these letters, when you hear us St. Paul's letter to the Romans, that's Paul. That's who we're talking about in today's Acts of the Apostles. That's our Paul. Every time. All of these letters, that is one man writing. All of them. And when he's in prison now, he will keep writing to all of these people. Paul wasn't paid. When he leaves, as all of the other apostles leave, when they go on their journeys to be missionaries, he was fed, taken in, housed and clothed by the people he found, by the Christians and the Jews to become Christians that he met. Those that persecuted him, he left. As he said, he went out, he shook the dust of them off his feet, and he left them. He would speak to them of Christ, and if they were moved, he continued to speak to them. If he was shown the door, he shook the dust of them off his feet, and that condemned them to hell. They were never again spoken to of Christ. Never again were they offered the opportunity to be saved. Most often, his message was well received, and he converted many. He converted a bloody army. He needed nothing but food each day, shelter for the night, and new clothing every now and then. He asked nothing of the Christians who joined the church upon hearing the message through him. He accepted nothing. He accepted no money. He accepted nothing but what he needed of each day. So when you need a mission, do as Paul did. Trust in God and believe that he will see to your needs. Blessed be the Lord's call to each of you. Blessed be each of you. Amen. Amen to the mission we each take. Amen. Amen. May the Lord see to our needs.